Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you guys are watching this. This is the annual Watkins Glen Vintage Grand Prix race. Not Grand Prix, Grand Prix race that I go to every single year. I've been going now for, I think, 7 years. I think I started in 2016 or 15, one of those years. The last 2 years I've actually taken Katie, my Corvette. This year I did not. Reason being is because this year I decided to take my son with me, Max. The reason he didn't go in years past is because most of the guys that I go with started taking their sons whenever they were 6 years old. Max is now 6 and he loves cars, which is awesome for me because he's my boy. I want him to like cars. So he decided to go with me. He loved it, had a great time. So this is the footage of that trip. I didn't film the intro before I went because I actually forgot. Here we go. This is our annual Watkins Glen, New York trip at the Watkins Glen racetrack. We're getting ready to head out here, and Mark is taking his beautiful Porsche 944 convertible here, and he asked if my son wanted to ride along, and Max is like, of course. So he's getting to ride in a Porsche at age 6 years old. You excited, buddy? Yeah. Yeah? I know it's not a Corvette, buddy, but it'd still be a lot of fun. I know. That's awesome, isn't it, buddy? You excited?
Nice and cleaned up.
Yeah, good. We'll have fun, okay? I'll see you when we get to our next stop, all right? All right, so we stopped at the Sheets to get ice in my cooler, and over here was literally a pile of ice on the middle of the floor. And Josh is like, dude, free ice. So we come over here and scooped her up with our bare hands and put it in the ice cooler and got some free ice. And instead of spending $2.49 for 2 bags, got it for free. Dude, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this thing. I'm never a huge fan of these, but it is what it is. People like what they like. Automatic. Sure. You having fun, buddy?
Yeah.
A lot of fun?
Yeah.
Good. Has the T-tops here on the top. Oh, there's a beautiful, gorgeous, my dream car is Z06. I would never get it in red, but beautiful car. And it's a manual. Awesome. 7-speed. If you're wondering why the Mustang sticker's on here, it's because it is the feature car this year of the Grand Prix race that we are attending here in Watkins Glen. Here's a nice little E-Type Jaguar, or Jaguar, or whatever you want to call it. I love this color, dude. Excuse me. Yeah, I see that little bubble there you're talking about. Here's something you don't see every day, guys. Look at this old telephone booth. Geez, that thing's been there for quite a while, huh? Any Triumph fans out there? Check this thing out. This thing is gorgeous. Everything's got its spot. It's got the little things here to separate all the wires. I never saw this before, but the battery's actually in the center of the car like that. It's a little more towards this side, but I've never seen that before. It's pretty cool. Then you have this thing, gorgeous. I never heard of an AMX though.
AMC.
Oh, same thing. Guys, check this car out. This thing is so clean. Dude, look at this interior, guys. This thing is beautiful. It even smells like leather. I know you guys can't smell it, obviously, but it smells just like leather in here. It smells amazing.
Daddy.
Beautiful car, beautiful car. Dude, guys, check out the paint job on this thing. It looks like it's a super pretty, like lime green. Wow, I love that. So one of the things that we do there is Friday night, once we get our tent set up and stuff at the actual racetrack, we drive down to the town of Watkins Glen. And all the cars that are there for racing, and then there's also a small section of cars that are not for racing, but they're just there to show off their car. They are all down Main Street. They have the entire street closed, and you can go around, take pictures, look at the cars, meet the drivers, all that stuff. And then they actually do the old time race, which back before the Watkins Glen racetrack was built, It used to be on the actual road. It would go through Main Street and then up this steep hill and around all these back roads and then back down into town. Well, as that went on, it got more dangerous. People were being killed along the street, so they decided to build the track. But they still do a reenactment of that race. It's not full speed. I got a chance to ride along with one of those cars a couple years ago, so if you want to see that video, go back and check it out. I got to ride in a 65 Corvette, which was one of the best experiences of my life. But anyways, you get to see them do that. So this next clip is all those cars driving by me as we're getting ready to do that reenactment. If you're not interested in seeing lots of different styles of cars, then you can skip a few minutes ahead to where that's over. But there's a lot of cool cars. There's old Bugattis, there's Porsches, there's Corvettes, there's Mini Coopers, all kinds of stuff. Ford GTs, actual Ford GTs, or Shelby Cobras, a whole bunch of stuff. So here's that clip of all those cars going by. It's pretty awesome. this is what I need. This one guy's on crutches, but that is pretty cool.
I'd at least kick up the recliner piece.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah, they should be reclining that thing, man. What in the world? Even got shade and everything. Any ideas what this is, folks? It's a center cap. I've never seen one so reflective in my life. This is a beautiful Porsche, though.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called, a Porsche 1600? Is that what the car is called, a 1600?
No, it's a CC engine.
Oh, okay. I don't know Porsches very much at all, so I apologize. But it is beautiful. Oh yeah. What is this? Huh. This car was purchased from Hollywood set designer Nathan Crowley, who designed the Tumbler Batmobile. Well, that's pretty legit. All right, now this was actually filmed on Saturday. This was the next day. One of the really cool things about this event is you're open to the entire Watkins Glen infield. If you go to a NASCAR race, you can't really get into a lot of the areas unless you pay out a big extra fee to get into those areas. But one of the cool things is you could walk through the entire garage that the NASCAR drivers pull into to work on their vehicles. So you'll see in these next couple clips, you're able to walk through the entire garage, look at all the cars, talk to a lot of the drivers, talk to the mechanics, ask them questions. A lot of them have free food sitting around, snacks and drinks. You're free to get whatever you want. It's a really cool thing to be able to be in there and actually see the garages that the NASCAR drivers do their stuff in. If you are a NASCAR fan, like myself, you'd really appreciate this part of the event. Slightly modified. Here's a Viper. I don't think I've ever seen. Oh yeah, no, I have. Josh. Here's some good old Vipers for you. For any Dodge fans out there.
Dude, it's even a clean car.
It is very clean. It's kind of hard to believe. What, honey? V12. V12, buddy. And that's V10. I meant.
V10, yeah.
Yeah, I meant V10.
That's how much air is being sucked in there. Full throttle at like 7,000 RPM.
Yeah. No restrictions either. That right there is a little teeny weeny buggy they use to pull stuff around, honey. Hey, Corvette racing. I like it. What'd you say?
The actual body.
Yeah.
I guess it's good enough to race from the factory, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Beautiful color though. Doesn't look the same on camera though.
Are they twin?
Oh, they're pretty much twin cars, yeah. That's 3.8 GT 4.0. What's that supposed to mean? I have no idea. Look how big this wing is, dude. This wing is massive. Like, this is my hand. Max, come here. Stand underneath that wing. Look how big this thing is compared to the. Look at this. Wing is huge.
Whole door is
Carbon fiber door, yeah.
I'm sure it's like.
Sure it is.
Yeah, you're under it, aren't you? You fit right under
It's
there.
amazing how much goes into these race cars. It's insane. Here we go. This is more like my channel style. Nice C3 Corvette here. Beautiful. I'm actually surprised how many people don't like C3s. I'm a part of a C4 page. I get a lot of people on there talking about how much they do not like C3s. I think the C3s were awesome. I've never thought bad of any of them. I think they look great. But this one's really nice. Of course, it's all black, so I love it. I'm not sure how many of you guys have ever heard of Boris Said, but right here he is, and he's sitting over there in that chair. This is his car right here. It's a Dodge Challenger. I love the color. I love these lime green colors.
A little bit higher. That's like 2.8.
Pretty darn sweet. Pretty darn sweet. Not sure how many people on my channel know, but my favorite color is purple. So anytime I see a purple car, unless it's a Mustang, of course, I like it. And this is a freaking awesome. I love the the yellow and blue look awesome with that purple too.
Yeah.
It's a really good combination.
Over here to really show the color.
Yeah, because of the sun hitting it in that right spot. Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
You can tell it right there's a wrap. I love that color, dude. My gosh, that's beautiful. Oh yeah, baby. So one of my favorite parts of this event is there are no assigned seats. It's just general admission. And just for your information, the weekend, it's like 80 bucks, I think. I think it's $80, give or take 10 bucks. I forget what it is exactly, but $80 for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday racing, and you get to sit wherever you want. You can go to every single grandstand throughout the entire Watkins Glen track if you wish. I think I sat on a total of 3 different ones while I was there. So you can start out at the straight stretch, you can go to the S turns, you can go down to the boot. In NASCAR, they don't actually use the boot because of it's too dangerous apparently. But during these races, the entire track is opened up. So the boot is used. If you're not familiar with Watkins Glen track, it is a road course. I think there's 10 or 11 turns. So you can sit wherever you want. You don't have to be in your specific seat the entire time. You can get up and down as you wish, wherever you want to go. It's not very much attended like NASCAR, so you're not sitting shoulder to shoulder with anybody except for the people you go with. So here you can see I'm sitting at the straight stretch as cars are whipping by. They said they're reaching speeds of about 160 miles an hour, which for not being like actual like NASCARs or F1 cars, it's pretty impressive. Here's Boris Said. Guys go. Here's a C4 for you. Not sure what year it is, but it's at least 91. That's the rounded rear bumper. Got an older steering wheel though. Yeah, nice little C4. There you guys go. You knew you came to watch this video for some reason. This is a bad day of racing right here, fellas.
Crunched up on the side and stuff.
This poor guy right here in this beautiful C6.
Look at the rim.
Must have wrecked something. Holy crap, yeah, look at that rim, dude. It's all bent in. Ow. That's a shame. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm talking about. Here's my dream car, black C7 Z06, or that white color that I love so much. Beautiful, beautiful car. Oh my goodness. Sick looking truck. A couple Corvettes over here, guys. There's a Corvette there, there's a Corvette there, there's a Corvette there, C4, a black 65 looks like over there. All kinds of them. Hey Max, are you having fun, buddy?
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yep.
What's your favorite part so far?
Eating the chicken leg and the big fries.
Your favorite part was eating a chicken leg and French fries?
Yeah.
All right, we're done here. Anyone who's into Bugattis, here you guys go. The whole tent full of them. see these, I think of Jay Leno, because he's a big Bugatti fan. How big that steering wheel is.
Yeah.
Gosh.
The shifters and everything are on the outside of the car.
I see that. See how the shifters are on the outside of the car here? How crazy is that? The cars you're gonna see in these next couple clips, when you take your car, like when I took my Corvette, you can put your car into this specific car show where people go by, they look at your cars. There are some awards given, some trophies. And then one of the really cool things is you get to take your car on the track. They call them parade laps. I was extremely bummed out this year because I did not take my car because I've taken Max. But when I took my car on the track 2 years ago, it was absolutely pathetic. And if you remember correctly from 2 years ago, if you watched that video, we sat in like bumper to bumper traffic the entire time around the track, except for this one little tiny section where we got to go like 40. But most of the time we were doing like 15 miles per hour or under, which is really hard to do in a stick because it's constantly wanting to go faster. You had to keep pushing your clutch in, and it was a pain in the butt. This year, and I only did one lap. This year, they actually did 3 laps, and there was big gaps. You could like really get on it. Some of the cars were flying by at 90 miles an hour. Like, I wish so bad I would have had my car out there this year. It didn't happen. But the cars you're seeing here in this next clip are those cars that were in the car show and then did the parade laps later on that afternoon at 12 o'clock. Here's a nice car. This is the brand new Golf R, which I love. I would love to have one of these because I'm a big Volkswagen fan, as you guys know. But super, super awesome. Love the Golf R. So I never seen one in real life yet, so it's really neat to see. I love the super slick looking R they have on here. Just a nice little touch. And the silver mirrors is a nice little touch as well. Just check this thing out. I didn't know Mercury existed back then. But this is a beautiful truck. It's like an excellent shape too for what it is and what year it is. But it's pretty tall.
It's an old one.
I mean, I'm 6'1". You can see it's taller than I am.
This was actually a 1-ton truck. That's
1-ton truck, really?
heavy duty back then.
With a teeny weeny rear mirror. No, that's funny. That's cool. That is cool. If I had money, I'll tell you what I'd do. I wouldn't buy this, but it's pretty awesome looking. It's a big truck. Yeah. Here you guys go. There's a C8 coupe. I'm sorry, convertible, hardtop convertible.
Paint on this. Paint's giving you whiplash.
I know this paint like flashes like crazy. But this is showing you the back hatch opened up. They have the clear cover on here. You can see the engine. Freaking gorgeous. Yeah, I'd love to drive one of these things, man. Yeah, I know. This back window goes up and down, which is awesome. You don't see that too often about cars. Oh yeah, Volkswagen bus right there. So after that all happened, that evening around, I think it was like 3 or 4, my best friend that was with me, Josh, he decided that he wanted to go over to the Watkins Glen State Park, which if you're not familiar with that, they have this absolutely gorgeous gorge. It's 1.5 miles long. Like you can walk 1.5 miles into it. There's steps that are built into it. If you don't know what it is, go to Google Images and just type in Watkins Glen or Gorge, G-O-R-G-E, and you will see some breathtaking pictures. You cannot explain it on camera. I took a lot of pictures while I was there, and the pictures just look stupid because there's no 3D effect to it. You can't see how deep it actually goes. So what it is, like, I guess over time, the water has eaten through the rocks and it keeps going lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. But it has all these like natural pools that it's made, these real deep spots, waterfalls, beautiful, 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 beautiful pictures and videos. So if you ever get a chance to go. But we did go up there that afternoon. It took us about 2 or 3 hours to walk through the whole thing. We weren't like gawking around. We were just kind of walking to trying to get through it. But fantastic. If you ever get a chance to go, please go. It's only $10 to park your car, and that's if you park at the state park. If you park along the street, it's probably cheaper. So you can technically go for free if you want. But this next clip is just a real short clip. I had to walk up. We just started, and there's this one section called Something's Couch or Couches Something, but it was like straight up steps. It was probably like 85 to 90 steps on this one stretch, and I am out of shape. I am not a very athletic person at all, so my legs were like burning on fire. My son, who's 6 years old, he just goes running up the entire thing, one go round, and he's just up the top. Come on, Daddy, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm out of breath, Butch. Like I was so out of breath, so tired. But we finally got up there, filmed this next clip, which you'll see me a little out of breath. But it was a very good time. Had a very, very fun time there at Watkins Glen State Park. Excuse me for being out of breath, but we just walked up these crazy, insane stairs. Go way down there, and we are on the top of the gorge here in Watkins Glen. Holy gripe. Beautiful scenery, but I'm a little out of shape. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that about does it for this trip of the Watkins Glen trip this year. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found it exciting to watch. I know you guys aren't actually there. Sorry about that. But if you ever get a chance to go, you should check it out. It's always that weekend. It's like September 10th, 11th, 12th, 9th, 10th, 11th. It's always that weekend every single year, rain or shine. Oh, and when we left Sunday, so funny thing is, in the years past, we've never ever stayed Sunday. We've always woke up Sunday morning and left. This year we decided, you know what, we're gonna stay for the Sunday event because Friday and Saturday is all qualifying. Sunday's the actual races. So why not stay for the race? Well, we've been there now, like I said, 6, 7 years, and we've never, ever, ever had rain. Except for this year. The year we decided that we're actually going to stay, we wake up Sunday morning and it's raining. And it's not just spitting, it's rained all night. Everything is soaked. We packed up our tents and soaking wet. We had to bring them home, send them back out, let them dry, blah, blah, blah. But we did not get a chance to watch the actual races, but they do still race. It's not like NASCAR where a raindrop shuts everything down. They were out there running. Now, of course, they can't go as fast as they'd like to, but they are going still pretty fast. They're ripping around the corners pretty good. So we had a really good time. It was kind of a bummer we didn't get a chance to watch the actual race. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys did not like this video, I'm sorry, but please give it a thumbs up anyways. Please subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.